Greg answers questions. If you have questions, Greg answers questions for you.
What a great remix! Hi everybody, it's Saturday, October 30th, which makes this the special, Halloween edition of Greg Answers Questions. Why is it the Halloween edition? Because tomorrow's Halloween and this video is not otherwise Halloween themed. Boo! Hope you enjoy it. Welcome everybody to Greg Answers Questions. Thank you to Explodey Head for that really awesome remix of the Greg Answers Questions theme. If you would like to do a remix, please do. Just download the MP3 of my a cappella vocal track in the description. I'm going to start this week with a question of my own. Why didn't I upload any videos to Mediocre Films 2 this week? I uploaded one, a video of me and my brother and my wife going to the Firesign Theater concert. That's the only video I uploaded this week to Mediocre Films 2. It's just been a really busy week, and frankly, I've needed a little bit of time off. Not that I've had time off, because the Yeshman Halloween video that went up a couple days ago took a solid 3 days of shooting and editing. I actually had to shoot that over 3 days and was constantly editing. That took a lot of work for some reason, but I really like how it came out. I hope that you guys liked it too. Which brings us to our first question. RossDude63 says, "Hey Greg, when is the new Yeshman video coming out?" It just came out 2 days ago. I know, you asked that before it came out. Oh, also, on the Yeshman channel is the outtakes video, which is a really funny outtakes video for that new Yeshman Halloween video. Hope that you enjoy it. It's naughty too. It has a hot chick in a bikini in it eating a banana. And also Yeshman will make, should I even say this? He's going to make a surprise appearance. Cover your ears if you don't want to know where he'll make a surprise appearance. But I'll tell you, for those of you who aren't covering your ears, on Chad Vader this week. Chad Vader going up on Thursday, November 4th. And when that goes up, on this channel and on the Yeshman channel, there's going to be a behind-the-scenes video that I made for Chad Vader, and also Yeshman will be interviewing the Blame Society Films guys, Aaron and Matt, so check those out. Wartler says, "Honey, have you seen my lean pockets?"
Lean pocket?
Okay. Jackal says, "If you had a taco, what would you put on it?" A hamburger, probably. Spedding 101 says, "Hey Greg, you should wear some sunglasses in the next episode just because." Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. The Blue 01 says, "My question, would you accept my gifts?" And then he named a bunch of things that he will send me, or she. My love, a male Asian prostitute, a blow-up mattress, calendar from the year 1999. The list just goes on. I think it's because I announced that I have a P.O. box now, which is in the description if you want to send me anything. I like receiving letters and CDs of music that you put together, or whatever you want. It's fun. And I don't think I want a male Asian prostitute though, or a lot of the things on the list. A bottle of Viagra, I don't need that. And a man wearing a clown outfit, I don't think that'll fit in the P.O. box. There's a number of things. The bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, that sounds pretty good. So yes, if you want to send me that, the Blue 01 will gladly take the bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. 5571 Phil says, "Today I made a chocolate milkshake with bananas, but then I realized that the chocolate milk turned bad, so I had to go buy more. How's your mom doing?" First of all, before I get to the mom part, let me address the milk part. I'm really sorry to hear that your milk went bad. I hope you did go get more, and that the milk that you got was good. Because when I hear that sort of thing, it upsets me, okay? To hear that someone's chocolate milk has gone bad. Oh, what a world! My mom's fine, thanks for asking. Whew, I had little tears going. It's because I'm an actor. Preston Barkley asked a question on Twitter. Preston said, "Have you ever had any interest in making a feature film?" Yes. I wrote a script with my buddy Mike Mayer, who directed and wrote the feature film Graduation, which I'm in. I have a little part in the film Graduation. You can get that at Netflix. That's actually a good little movie. Graduation. It's a bank heist movie. That's actually where I met Adam Arkin. Someone else had said, "How do you get Adam Arkin in your videos?" I'm sorry, I forget who asked that, but I met Adam on Graduation. We became friends, and he appeared in a bunch of my videos, and he's a good guy. And Mike's a good guy. We wrote a movie together. We just haven't made it yet. Maybe one of these days. Arg, which is one of my favorite names, also from Twitter, says, "Hey, do you ever check out any sketch comedy from the UK, Australia, or elsewhere?" Definitely elsewhere. There's a lot of sketch comedy I check out from elsewhere. From the UK, well, obviously Monty Python's Flying Circus. Great stuff. When I was growing up, I saw a lot of older sketch comedy from the UK, like The Goon Show. Great stuff. Big fan of Peter Sellers and Spike Milligan. Beyond the Fringe, Peter Cook and Dudley Moore. A lot of sketch comedy from those guys, and all the Secret Policeman's Ball movies and all that kind of stuff. Was never big into Benny Hill. I remember a lot of other kind of more obscure things like the Two Ronnies that I really enjoyed when I was a kid. Australia, I'm not sure what sketch comedies from Australia. You guys can tell me in the comments what I need to see from Australia, because I'm not sure what's from Australia when it comes to sketch comedy. Valik from Twitter says, "When you write all the scripts for your videos, do you find it hard to come up with new ideas?" Man, or woman, I have a lot of ideas. I just don't have any time to shoot them. I have more ideas than I have either the time or the budget to shoot. A lot of the ideas I have is, wow, if I had an extra $5,000 to shoot this idea, that would be really funny. But I don't, so I do the best I can. Big Bad 2531 from Twitter says, "How did you get into the commercial game?" I started acting in commercials in, I think my senior year of high school or perhaps freshman year of college. The first video I ever did was a training video for Golden Corral Restaurant. That's not technically a commercial, but that was my first commercial-like project, and that was a really silly video. It's still really funny to me. Boy, if there were only some way that you guys could see a clip from that, that would be really old and maybe a little embarrassing, but okay. Oh, here's a couple of video response questions. Here's the first video response question coming all the way from Lithuania.
Hi Greg, it's Dofka125, and I was wondering, what is your favorite season of the year?
Hello Dofka125, I know that your sister asked a question a couple of weeks ago from your account, so it's nice to meet you as well. Lithuania, when I saw that this was coming from Lithuania, I thought, wow, where is Lithuania? Because I didn't really know, because they don't teach you this kind of stuff when you go to school in America. They don't teach you much about geography. Oh, the American school system. It turns out it's between Russia and Latvia, right on by the Baltic Sea. This is what it looks like. This is Vilnius. That's the capital. That's the capital of Lithuania. It looks beautiful. I would love to go there. If you're in Lithuania and you happen to have an extra plane ticket and you want me to just fly out to Lithuania, yeah, just send it over and I'll go and we'll shoot a video together. Anyway, you asked what my favorite season of the year is? I don't really have an answer to that because I love all seasons. Summer is great because you get to go swimming. Fall and spring are awesome because the weather is just so great and it's kind of moving between the cold and the warm, and the trees change, and that's really nice. And then winter, you got Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff. And Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, you got all that stuff, and it's really fun. So I like them all. And there's one more video response question. I only received 2 video response questions. They both got in this video. Here's the other one.
Hey Greg, I'm a girl, so I wanted to ask you a question, but I don't know what to ask. But my question for you is, what is your favorite movie? You probably already answered that before.
I have answered that before, actually. Woodard is fresh. Woodard is fur 3. Shh. But I'll still answer it again, but I'm going to give you like my top 10 movies. First of all, do you work for Domino's Pizza? Is that what that shirt is, Domino's Pizza? I used to deliver pizzas for Domino's when I was in college. I worked there for about a month before they fired me. I got fired from a lot of jobs because I goofed around too much. Anyway, I say I'm going to give you my top 10 movies, but it is impossible for me to make a top 10. There are so many movies that I love. But I'm going to take a stab at it. Here's the top 10 or so. The number one movie I've mentioned before is The Graduate. 1968 movie with Dustin Hoffman and Bancroft, directed by Mike Nichols, written by Buck Henry. It is a fantastic movie. All around, perfect, and groundbreaking movie. Really, really excellent. Oh, God, I love that movie. Every second of it. It's a Wonderful Life. Might sound a little corny, but I love It's a Wonderful Life. I love pretty much anything with Jimmy Stewart in it. I've seen all of his movies, and It's a Wonderful Life is just perfect. Except for maybe the talking stars at the beginning. That's the only part that I'd be like, all right, get past the talking stars. Being There, Peter Sellers. I'm a big fan of Peter Sellers. If you're not familiar with Peter Sellers, you've got to see Peter Sellers movies. Being There is an amazing movie. It's not one of his funnier movies. Dr. Strangelove is one of his funnier movies. The Pink Panther movies are great. Arthur gets on the list for some of the sharpest comedic writing of any movie. And here's what I found out. The writer and director of Arthur, he made this, what I think is a perfect movie, which is now being remade with Russell Brand. I don't have anything against Russell Brand, but why remake a perfect movie? Come on. Arthur's perfect. Dudley Moore is great. The writing and the direction is just so much fun. You notice a lot of these movies are comedies on my list of favorite movies. Anyway, Steve Gordon made that movie. He wrote and directed that movie. He'd previously only had one other writing credit to his name for features, and that was the Henry Winkler movie, The One and Only, which is another movie I like. But after he made Arthur, he died the next year. He just died. He was like 43 or 44 years old, which is scary for me because I'm 42 and I don't want to just die. But he just died. And then like 7 years later, they made a sequel to Arthur, which is terrible. But at least they tried. There's a couple of sweet little moments in it, but not a good movie. Groundhog Day. That's one of the more recent movies that's on my list. Animal House, one of the best comedies of all time. Might as well throw Caddyshack in there too. It's not a well-made movie, but damn, it's funny. Caddyshack. All About Eve. That's a movie with Bette Davis. That's a great old movie. A great old movie that has some of the best dialogue of any movie I've ever seen. Boy, All About Eve. Harvey, another amazing old classic. Another Jimmy Stewart movie. Might as well throw the Philadelphia Story in there too. I'm big into Jimmy Stewart and Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant. And speaking of Cary Grant, North by Northwest. Probably my favorite Hitchcock movie. I also really love Vertigo. I love a lot of Hitchcock movies. But North by Northwest would definitely make the list. Anchorman. It's a very silly movie, but definitely one of my favorites. Superman gets my vote for the best comic book movie of all time. Discuss best comic book movie of all time. I say it's still Superman, and I'm talking about the original one with Christopher Reeve, the very first one. It's great. Big Night is on the list. Big Night with Stanley Tucci. Terrific movie. Always makes me hungry for Italian food. You have to have a great Italian meal after you watch that movie. You know, the thing about all these movies on my favorite movies list is they all are movies that make me happy. The Big Lebowski. I love the Coen Brothers movies, and The Big Lebowski is my favorite of all of them. The Muppet Movie. Now that is a movie that just makes you happy. That's a great movie. It's a shame that none of the other movies reach that level that the Muppets made. Although Muppets from Space is pretty good too. And The Great Muppet Caper is fun. But the Muppet Movie's the best. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And sure, every other Monty Python movie too, but that one especially. The Blues Brothers. The original movie with John Belushi. Dan Aykroyd. Great movie. Diner. Diner is way at the top of that list. Diner is a fantastic movie by Barry Levinson. And two of the three sequels, Tin Men and Avalon. Wasn't so crazy about the fourth movie in the series, Liberty Heights. It was okay. But yeah, those movies are great. Harold and Maude. If you haven't seen Harold and Maude, you should see that right now. Hope you're watching it. Here's a weird movie that gets on the top of my list, but I don't really know why. I just love it and it's strange. Joe versus the Volcano with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. I love that movie. Office Space. Office Space, one of the greatest comedies of all time. Annie Hall and so many other Woody Allen movies. I'm a big fan of Woody Allen. Sleeper, Take the Money and Run. Manhattan, great movies. Oh, I just love Woody Allen. Oh, sure, he's made a lot of shit, but Annie Hall is perfect. Time Bandits, and many other movies by Terry Gilliam, like Brazil. But Time Bandits, big thumbs up. And finally, I'm going to say that the funniest comedic performance in any movie I've ever seen is Walter Matthau in The Sunshine Boys. I think if Yeshman is influenced by any performance by anybody, it's got to be by Walter Matthau in The Sunshine Boys. So if you like Yeshman, just go ahead and rent The Sunshine Boys. Or better yet, buy it. I don't know. It's amazing. I watched that movie over and over. I love The Sunshine Boys. I don't think Yeshman I don't think he copies Walter Matthau's performance in that, but certainly influenced by it, because that is funny shit. And I think that's it. Hope that you enjoyed the video. Oh, you know what I've been reading? Here's a free plug from my buddy Kevin Nalty, who is Nalts on the YouTubes. This is his book that he wrote called Beyond Viral, and apparently I'm in it somewhere in the back. I took a quick look. I answered some questions for him and talk about viral video and stuff, but I haven't looked through this book yet because I just got it. But the pages look really nice. They're clean. They have white pages with black typing, this is my favorite kind. So I'm looking forward to reading that. I hope you guys. Oh, I just broke my glasses. Those little plastic glasses. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will put up more videos this week. But I might not put one on the main channel. I'll have to just decide. I kind of want to slow down just a little bit. I don't want to put up shitty videos. I just want to put up good videos. I don't want to put up another auto-tuned baby video. I tried my best. I thought that was a funny idea. Boy, a lot of people didn't like that. What are you going to do? They can't all be great. Have a good week, everybody. Bye-bye!